All right, thank you for tuning in to yet another message, a lesson from Coach Klassik. Now, today, it won't be necessarily a lesson, but I want to call this a message for our Black, our African, carbonated, melanated, Moorish youth, people, whatever you want to call yourselves. We're all one and the same. Alrighty. Now, this is more so for the youth, for our children, because that is the asset of our lives. Our greatest asset is the children, the youth of our community. Alrighty. It is essential that they get the knowledge the best way possible so that way they can be the best versions of themselves. Alrighty. Just like my ancestors, my elders, um, that lived and that contributed to society, to the world, to the community, to their family, whatever it may be, they contributed so that way I myself can live a life to where I have knowledge and I'm educated on myself and I can use what I've learned and pass it on. Okay. Always remember that, yes, even though knowledge is best when you apply it to your life. All right. But the most important thing about knowledge is that you pass it on. All right. Because there's things that even that I know, there's knowledge that I know that I don't use. Excuse me. And I will admit that. Alrighty. But yet I cannot hold on to this knowledge because there is something that I may say, there is something that's inside of me that I need to get out that may help the next person. Alrighty. So never hang on to knowledge, whether you're using it or not. Always make sure that you are spreading our knowledge, our science, really. It's not really a religion, but it's more so of a science um, that our ancestors have cultivated. And, hopefully one day we return back to the universe to which we would belong. But not gonna make this long. It'll be short and sweet. Alrighty. To our youth, you are special far beyond what you think or what you know. You were designed to do great things. You are beautiful. Okay, always remember that. And you came into this world with everything you need. Okay. I know we're led to believe that we need this, we need that. If we're not this person, we're not that person, we're nobody. We don't have this, we don't have anything. If we don't follow this path, it's not the right path. I want you to know that you came into this world with everything that you need. Okay. You are smart and you are capable of achieving anything you put your mind and your heart into it. No matter what you do in life, your heart always, always has to come first. Okay. If your heart isn't in it, why do it? Why waste your time with it? All right. And make sure your heart is in everything that you do in life. Okay. If you're not doing what you love, or if it's not something that feels right in you, don't waste your time with it. All righty. The most important thing that you can do and learn in life is to know yourself and the history of our ancestors. Alrighty? That is the greatest gift that we can get in life is to regain knowledge of who we are, what we are, and to allow our ancestors to work through us and to guide us. Alrighty? The better you know your true history and who you are and your purpose in this world, the more chance you have of living a fulfilling life. Alrighty. I have another video. I believe it was just so that way I'm correct. It is lesson number 3 on my channel. If you want to go and look at that, I talk about how to find one's purpose or one's calling in life, because that is essential. You know, always aim to put your best foot forward in everything that you do, meaning always be the best version of yourself. May not happen every single day, but always strive for that. Okay. Anything worth having may not come fast or easy. Nonetheless, put in the work. Listen, what I've learned in life is that nothing in life worth having or worth living for, hey, or even dying for comes easy. Okay? Put in the work and you'll be proud of yourself that you put in that work. Okay? You are your own saver, meaning don't wait on anyone to save you. Okay? From whatever situation or whatever you're going through in life, or to pull you up on the success ladder. Okay? You must take your life into your own hands, whatever that may be, whatever that looks like, whatever that purpose is. Take your life into your own hands. There is nobody coming down from the sky to come and to save you and set you free. We must do that ourselves. Okay. If that was the case, if somebody was to come down, when is the right time? Our mothers, our fathers, our grandparents, our loved ones been dying for decades, hundreds of years, waiting on somebody to come and save them, dying, waiting for someone to come to save them. Okay? Got to get out of it. We got to get out of that. We we are going to save ourselves. All right. No one's coming to save us. Stop waiting around on whoever you think might be the one to save you. Nah, you. That's you. You're waiting on you to save you. All right. Set standards for yourself and always have values that you stand on. All right. Always remain humble. Okay. Always remain humble, because there's always somebody with more than you that might be better looking than you, whatever. There's always somebody with whatever more than you. All righty. Um, More so materially, as long as you know yourself, that's all that matters. All right. Um, but be grateful and appreciative for all that you have. Okay. Be humble, but also be grateful and appreciative for the things that you do have in life. All righty. Try and think outside of yourself, meaning be considerate to others or even do some type of community work. All righty. As you work on yourself, as you do the things that make you happy in life and follow your path and purpose in life, be sure to give your energy to the community or volunteer. Help somebody other than yourself. Okay. If you can't help others, how can you expect people to help you? All right. It's always a give and take. It's always a give and take. Okay. If you want to take, you got to give. All righty. You're not going to live a fulfilling life by always taking, by always taking. We got to learn how to give and be cheerful in our giving. All righty. Pick and choose your friends wisely. All right. Friends can have a great impact on your life, positively or negatively. I talk about that in my last lesson. What was that? Lesson number 5. Yeah, lesson number 5. Um, be sure the people you are around are helping you in the same form, in some form, to become a better person. Okay. If your friends or your group of people that you hang around aren't elevating or at least trying to be better people, or achieve more in life and not just the monotonous same old thing. I'm not saying to necessarily you have to put those people in the back burner or throw them away, but just evaluate your circle. Just evaluate your circle. Now, everybody has their own way of living, own way of lifestyle. Me, I find I work better kind of, myself. I have people, I have friends and all different areas of life and whatnot that I can go to, but you know, I kind of like working alone, but I can work on a team when it's needed. Righty. Alrighty. Always keep the golden rule in mind. The golden rule. Do unto others you would have done unto you. Okay? Do unto others that you wish will be done unto you. Meaning, treat others with the same energy, the same respect that you want to give. Alrighty. You can't expect anybody to treat you better than you're treating them, correct? Okay. Regardless of how they're treating you. I know that aspect it can be tough when someone's mistreating you, not giving you respect. You know, we always must take the high road and must be the better person. Alrighty. And still give the energy that we want to receive, even if that person um isn't giving it back to us. Already. Now, if you're in an environment where somebody is constantly always giving you negative energy, remove yourself. Remove yourself. Don't subject yourself to just always trying to be the bigger person around negative energy. Alrighty. If it keeps happening, keeps going on, just remove yourself. Just remove yourself. Alrighty. Um, like I said, it may not be easier to treat somebody better than what they're treating you, but it will be worth it in the end. Okay, you will always come on top. Always remember that. Always remember that. Positive energy, high vibration, always, always outshines negative energy or lower vibration. Okay, positive energy, higher vibrations, always always outshine the lower vibrations and the negative energy. Right? You could only control what you do and say. Alrighty. With that being said, the only thing that we truly own when we come into this world is ourselves. We don't own nothing in this world. We don't own a person. Like even if you're in an intimate relationship, you don't own your wife. You don't own your children. You don't own your husband. You don't own your your anything. You know, even all this, even all this that I got on. You know, yeah, it's mine, but is it truly mine? Because once I leave this realm, can I take it with me? No, so it ain't really mine. The only thing that you can really control is yourself. Alrighty. And once you give that control away and start allowing other people to manipulate how you move, how you feel, and how you think, that's when other people are going to live through you. That's when you're going to live a life that's based upon what others want and their own agenda. Okay. Now, we all, I think, at some point in time, been through this in life. Us carbonated, melanated beings, we've all been subjected to some form of programming in our lives. All right. It's the truth. All righty. There ain't no way of hiding it. I'm not gonna work around that. We have all been subjected to programming. All righty. Now, some of us learn sooner than others, and that's why those of us that learn, we teach, or hopefully, they're teaching. All right, so that way the next generation and everybody else can be lifted upon on higher levels as we lift up ourselves. Even the teachers, even the people that educate us on how to live a higher vibrational life, they are still working on things themselves. Right. So always remember that there is nobody more greater than you outside of yourself. Do not look at anybody as your savior, as your God, um, as what's the word I'm looking for? As any type of deity that you should pray to. Alrighty. All the power you need is within inside yourself. Everybody that's teaching you is there to be an educator, to be a teacher. They are not your savior. They are not your God. Righty? They're giving you information so that way they can put you on a much better path of life so that way you can know yourself, know thyself, know thyself. Alrighty. Last but not least, always remain positive and believe in yourself. Alrighty. Because if you don't believe in you, how can you expect other people to believe in you? Okay. In my last lesson, lesson number 5, I talk about healthy narcissism, in which empowers you to love yourself, to have dignity, respect, and honor yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. There's nothing wrong with getting up in the morning and say, hey, I'm good looking. I could do it all. I'm fierce. I'm wonderfully made. Everything I need, I already have. That type of joy, that type of feeling, and that type of enforcement on your life is healthy. So I encourage everybody to do that, but don't think you're better than anybody. Don't think you deserve more than anybody else. Don't think you're more important than anybody. Okay. From ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Come and go. The most important thing when we come into this world is remembering who we are, what we are, and our purpose and our calling in this world. All righty. So this goes out again to all my youth. Stay strong. Okay. Keep the faith in regards of having faith in yourself. That's the biggest thing. Whatever religion, whatever culture you follow, the biggest thing is having faith in yourself. All right. Believe in yourself, knowing that you can do anything that's possible. Okay. Be sure to educate yourself and accept education from your elders. All righty. But have discernment, meaning be wise in the knowledge that you're receiving, because not all knowledge is the right knowledge. All righty. There is such thing that's called a false light. All righty. Meaning that we may think it's the right way till we get there and it's like, oh damn, this ain't it. This ain't it. But that's all part of life. That's all part of life. We may go down one path and be like, oh man, this ain't it. Come back. Go down the path that we didn't take. Oh man, that ain't it either. Come back. Go down another path. It's all part of life. So have grace. Give yourself grace. And knowing that we live, we learn, and we grow. Alrighty. And one other thing before I go, I want to put out, I'm proud. I'm very proud of our youth. I'm very proud of y'all. I know the world that we're living in right now is very hectic, it's very chaotic. Even though our ancestors went through certain things back then, we have our own set of struggles now that they didn't have, and vice versa. They had struggles that we didn't have. So we all have our own struggles within our own space and time that we're dealing with. Alrighty. But I want y'all to stay safe, stay positive, stay free, and always remember, be yourself.